Walking into an art gallery can seem like a lonely thing, but actually when you do walk in, you're surrounded by someone. When you walk into the Rebecca Cole Gallery at the Fincher Museum, you're surrounded by me. You'll meet days when I have been overjoyed and glad to be in the circus. And you're also there for days when life has been, a little more sad, like when my daughter Lauren left for college, my first child. I painted Gone Away, which is the huntsman's horn sounding, asking for that person to come back. Some paintings are inspired by poems. I knew people that had terrible situations they were dealing with, from cancer to losing a person that they just loved so much, and I wrote the Derby Beat poem to encourage people to never give up. And that inspired the painting that you see before you now. When I was the Kentucky Derby artist in 2011, I wanted people to know what it felt like to win. And, we're all winners really. If we choose to go into the arena, it's the taking part that matters. And that's what life and art is all about, isn't it? Here on the long wall, the compositions consist mainly of value and line and pattern. I don't want to get you too excited with color because they're more somber and serious, but still, I'm hoping they communicate something to you. Sometimes I think of paintings like visual music. The colors are my musical notes. The patterns are my musical rhythms, and the lines are like my lyrics to communicate something to you, just like music does. Every family has trials and tribulations and joys and achievements. We're no different to anybody else. We've had a lot to overcome. We have lost someone through addiction, and it has plagued the family. And the large painting and related paintings are about recovery, about climbing out, about overcoming these things that we actually have overcome. I'm so happy to say. I've never had a time when I've not been drawing or fashioning art out of bits of clay found in the stream. There's never been a time where I've not been drawing the birds the trees, even the sea. When I draw, it's like an island of happiness in an otherwise chaotic life at times. When I draw or paint or whatever it is I'm doing, it just takes me away. It makes the world just so much more calm and peaceful. I recommend you try it. Honestly, nothing can be really overcome without help from others. If you see two people in any of these paintings on a horse, that's about sharing your energy, helping someone else that is too weak to stand on their own 2 feet, for a while at least. Lean On Me series is about helping one another. This large blue painting before you tends to stand out like a great Pavarotti in an orchestra. It is called The Spirit of Overcoming. I wrote it when we were in the depths of difficulty as a family, trying to dig out from the perils and the gravity of addiction. I painted the painting just to hope to overcome. I hadn't overcome at that point. So sometimes my art serves as icons for what I hope rather than for what is. The 4 watercolors you see are the last ones that I've painted in the actual exhibition. They were done last year, late last year. I decided to do the 4 seasons of my life. Each one has a narrative, each one a small poem that helps you understand what generated them. And I think in the end, we paint our hopes, our dreams. Sometimes we paint our failures. It's better out than in, my mom always used to say, but I just contemplated and thought about, how remarkable and how grateful I am for every single bit of it. Horses are a way that I transfer emotions to the canvas. If I painted people, even though I might love the painting, it might remind you of your fierce Auntie Nellie. I don't know. But I just think that horses are less personal, and yet they're so full of gesture and there's silent communication. I'm hoping that they will hit you from the neck down, make you not think too much, and that you can feel the paintings rather than judge them. Sometimes I silently cringe if somebody says, well, I think that painting is so beautiful, because they may be so enamored with the surface of the painting that they might not be looking at it or feeling it from the whole. Because I think that beauty very often, is too narrowed down to things that are more glamorous. Glamour is not beauty. Glamour is very surface. Beauty is a rugged Cornish landscape, or the lines on an ancient face well lived. I hope that in the end my paintings will be thought of as beautiful in that way. thank you for accompanying me on this walk through the Saved by a Horse exhibition. I hope it leaves you with some idea of what goes on into the making of horse art, at least through my eyes. We hope to see you back personally someday very soon. Thank you very much.